G'day, this is Simon from the Bracketeer back at South OC Cars and Coffee, and I'm with Craig, who has our very cool, very retro car of the week this week. What is it, Craig?
This is a 1966 Corvette, probably one of the original supercars from the day.
Yeah, this thing is all motor. Very, 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 very much my style. Let's swing the camera around and take a look. So, Craig, you were saying this is actually a matching numbers Corvette, original motor in it, but there's not too much original inside that block, I don't believe.
That's correct. I don't know the exact details of what's gone into it, but yeah, other than the heads and the blower, the block is the original block, but everything else obviously is aftermarket.
And you were saying this was built by quite a renowned engine builder back in the 70s, the motor originally.
Correct. Yeah, Ron Hutter did the original engine work somewhere back in the 70s. He's building NASCAR engines now.
Yeah. Now, this car is a 70s build. If I'd looked at it, given the condition, I just want to show the paintwork on this thing. This is the paintwork that was put on it by the owner in the 70s when they did it up. It's a House of Colour paint, as you said. What's it called?
Candy Brandy Wine.
Candy Brandy Wine, which is, that's actually a famous House of Colour paint. But to think that this car was built in the 70s or painted in the 70s is crazy to think, because of the quality of the paint and the condition of it is just amazing. I love the gauges up here. You've got obviously fuel pressure, water temp, and your boost gauge, and then all the original gauges on the inside. The seats you were saying came out of a later model Corvette. Was it, what model Corvette did you
C3.
C3, so very cool. I mean, there's something about these Survivor cars that have that style that's, I mean, it's like the Hot Wheels cars. When I was a kid in the 70s, if I had a Hot Wheels car, I wanted a blower and a bug patcher hanging out through the hood. And this was the sort of thing that that's why, same with the gauges, that's why my Camaro's got gauges hanging out through the hood. Just love the lines on these old Corvettes. Now, you were saying this is about 1,000 horsepower at the wheels. So this would be an absolute monster to try and keep in a straight line, particularly because I see it's still got the 4-speed in it. I'm guessing it's the original Muncie that's in it.
No. It's got a Richmond 4+1.
Speed. Okay. So at least you can. It's got an overdrive in it, so you can. It's not going to be revving at 4,000 RPM trying to get down the road. Just incredible. Love those side pipes. When this thing came in, this sounds like a classic. High performance car. Just everything about it just appeals to me. Those awesome looking old retro Hollies on there. A couple of, I'm guessing they're 650 vacuum secondaries looking at them. Yeah, just excellent. And still the original Mallory dual point distributor in there. Not what the car came with, of course, but back in the 70s and 80s, Mallory dual point was as good as it got. You didn't necessarily have all of these electronic ignitions, so you ran a dual point distributor, so that way you wouldn't have the risk of your point bounce or the points welding, because you were sharing that current through a dual set of points. What a classic car, Craig. It's just so good to see. How long did you say you've owned it for? About a year, is that correct?
A little bit less than a year. Yeah.
Okay, and did you buy it from the guy who did all the work to it, or has it had a couple of owners since then?
Yeah, I had a couple of owners. Previous owner, it was pretty much left in the garage, so I decided to pick it up and resurrect it. Yeah, it's perfect condition.
Yeah, I think it's great. I love seeing these old classic cars coming out, and it's really good because when you buy a car like this, you're never really the owner. You're the custodian until the next person comes along, and the next person, it's just so great to see. Well, as our car of the week, you get this excellent Meguiar's complete kit, which includes that polishing sponge, cleaner wax, scratch remover, car wash, glass cleaner, interior detailer, and hot shine foam. You can keep this 1970s pristine paint job looking as pristine as it currently is. So congratulations, Craig.
Thanks so much.